Hello everyone, this is MatthewV21688, and you're currently looking at my two Skype guests in the forms of Rodney1279 and APizzle90.
Good afternoon, everybody.
And I say that because Rodney wanted to challenge APizzle90 to have his championship. These are the only two Skype guests that I have.
Alright. Good luck, Alex. Likewise.
Okay, I've got the good thing up there. Alex, you are the red cards. Rodney, you are the blue. Okay, and the first question is an educated guess question, and that always goes to the champion, and that is Alex. Alex, as I said it before, this is an educated guess question. How many pounds does the average kindergartner weigh?
I'm gonna say 72.
Alex says that the average kindergartner weighs 72 pounds. Rodney, higher or lower than 72?
It's much lower.
One lower. If it is lower, Rodney, you will play your cards. Alex, if it is 72 or higher, you will play yours. The actual weight, the average kindergartner weighs 46 pounds. It is lower. Rodney, your base card is an ace.
Oh, lower.
What's that?
Lower.
Lower than an ace. A 7.
Freezing.
Freezing on the 7, not giving Alex a chance to the cards. But Rodney, the next question goes to you. Rodney, we asked 100 people, did you heave an astrologer's warning? How many of these people said they have heaved an astrologer's warning? Heeded an astrologer's warning, I should say.
Wow, well, that's interesting. I mean, I don't trust in the astrology myself. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a very middle number, like 53.
Okay. 53 of 100 people said they'd heed an astrologer's warning. Alex, do you think that's higher or lower than 53?
I do believe that will be just a little bit higher.
Going higher. Just a little higher. The actual number of these people who said they would heed an astrologer's warning is 49. It is lower. Rodney missed it by 4.
So it's a little bit lower, huh?
Now, Rodney, you have your 7.
Change that 7.
When you win the question, you can change the base card, and the 7 is now an ace.
Lower.
Lower than an ace. A queen.
Lower than a queen.
Lower. A 9. Say that again?
I'm a freeze on that 9.
Okay, he's putting himself one card away from game number 1. Question 3 goes to you, Alex. Alex, we asked 100 psychiatrists. Should parents of a 14-year-old child spank them for misbehaving? How many of these psychiatrists said parents of a 14-year-old child should spank the 14-year-old for misbehaving?
Spanking does sound pretty childish. It's a childish thing to do. Well, for parents to do to children. But for teenagers, I don't really see it. So I'm going to go, it's going to be a relatively low number. So I'm going to say 21.
2-1?
Yeah.
Okay, 21 of 100 psychiatrists said 20 of 100 psychiatrists say parents of a 14-year-old child should spank the 14-year-old for misbehaving. Rodney, higher or lower than 21?
I do agree with APizzle90. It is a low number, but I'm going to have to say it's a little bit higher than that.
He says a little higher. The actual number the psychiatrist said that parents should spank a 14-year-old child for misbehaving is 8. It is much lower. It's lower, not higher. And Alex, you won the question. You can change this card if you wish to. It is a 10.
I think I will change it.
All right. When you win the question, you can change the base card, and the 10 is now a 9.
Ooh. Take a risk. I'm gonna go lower.
Okay, lower than a 9. A 6.
Freeze.
Okay, freezing on the 6, not giving Rodney a chance at the cards. This is the fourth and final question, so a must-win on this play of the cards. The question goes to Rodney, but before we get to that, I want to mention that APizzle90 is the returning champion with only $200 in his pocket. So I totally forgot to say that at the start of the video, and I normally say that at the beginning. But if you saw the money cards last time, he busted. But anyways, let's get back to this game, and it is the fourth and final question, and it goes to Rodney, and this may determine the outcome. So everyone, listen up. Rodney, we asked 100 women who are married for 50 years or more, and we asked them, would you forgive your husband for an affair he had 49 years ago? How many of these women said they would forgive the husband for an affair 49 years ago?
Well, if they've been married 50 years or more, I mean, they obviously are in love with their mate and stuff. So I think that's going to be a nice high number. I'm going to say the number is about 79.
79 of 100 women married for 50 years or more said they would forgive their husband for a 49-year-old affair. Alex, higher or lower than 79?
Well, you can never tell with women, you know. So I'm gonna say just a little bit lower.
Okay, he's saying a little bit lower. The actual number of these women who would forgive their husband for a 49-year-old affair is 91. It is higher, not lower.
Oh, jeez.
Man, those other 9 are pretty cold. Those other 9 are really, really cold. Rodney, here's the situation. You won the question. You can change the base card, your base card of a 9 if you wish to, or you can play the 9 and play through one card. Alex with the base card of a 6 needs 3 cards for the first game. So you can play the 9 or change it, or you can pass it to Alex and he'll have to play off his 6. What's it going to be, Rodney?
I say those 6s are dangerous. Make Alex play.
He says he wants to give the play to Alex. And Alex, you must play your 6. You cannot freeze. This is the last play of the cards.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 6. An ace!
Lower!
Lower than an ace. A 10. Say that again for me.
Lower.
Okay. For the first game of the match, lower. It's a 4, and Alex wins game 1. Well, Rodney had the right idea. It's too bad it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Let's go to round 2 now.
Atlanta.
And Alex, you're up 1-0. If you can take this game, you go to the money cards again. And the first question of round 2 goes to you, Alex. Alex, we asked 100 married women. Should your husband wear a toupee if he starts to go bald? How many of these married women said their husband should wear a toupee if he starts to go bald?
Toupees are ugly, man.
Have you worn a toupee?
No, man. But either way, I'd say it'll be a relatively low number. So I'm going to say 37.
37 of 100 married women said the husband should wear a toupee if he starts to go bald. Rodney, higher or lower than 37?
Well, I'm bald, and I'm married, and my wife loves me the way I am. I think 37 is kind of a high number, so for that I'm going to go lower.
Going lower. The actual number of these married women who said the husband should wear a toupee if he goes bald is 21. It is lower. Rodney was right. Rodney, your base card is a 10.
Those 10s are ugly. Change it.
When you win the question, you can change the base card, and the 10 is now a 5.
Wow. I'm going to go with the odds and go higher.
Higher than a 5. An ace!
Lower than 8.
Lower than an ace. A jack.
Lower than a jack.
He says lower than a jack. A 9.
I'm freezing.
Freezing on the 9, putting you 1 card away from game number 2, and keeping Alex from his play of the cards. Okay. Oh boy. Get ready for this, folks. Rodney, we asked 100 married men. Would you turn the Super Bowl off just to make love to your wife? How many of these married men said they would turn the Super Bowl off just to make whoopee with the wife?
You know what? I would do it.
I was just going to ask, would you do... Have you done that?
A few times. Boy. But, you know what? That's going to be a very middle number. I'm going to say 51.
51 of 100 married men said they would turn the Super Bowl off just to make whoopee with the wife. Alex, higher or lower than 51?
Oh my gosh. This is a weird question. Either way, you know how guys are with their sports. 51 does seem high. I'm going to go low.
Go lower. The actual number of these married men who would turn the Super Bowl off just to make whoopee with the wife is 70. It is higher, not lower.
We love our wives.
I had a feeling it was going to be that. I had a feeling it was going to be higher, but I'm the host, so I can't tell you where to go. Rodney, you have your 9. You can play it or change it.
We gotta change the 9.
Okay, when you win. Okay, see, you make a good change here. The 9 is now a queen.
Lower than a queen.
To tie the match, lower than a queen.
No.
Oh no, another queen.
Wow.
Alex, you have to play your card. You do not win the question. It is a queen. A break for you.
I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a queen, a 9.
Freeze.
Freezing on the 9. And third question goes to you, Alex. We had this before. Alex, we asked 100 women who watched the Tonight Show in bed. And we asked them, would you like to have your husband on the show and Johnny Carson in bed? How many of these women said they would like to have their husband on the Tonight Show and Carson in bed?
Oh, crap. Doing my research. 55.
55 of 100 women who watched the Tonight Show said they were in bed, said they would like to have their husband on the show and Carson in bed. Rodney, higher or lower than 55?
For starters, Carson is dead. Secondly, I mean, if they really love their husbands like they say they do, they wouldn't have nobody in bed with them. So I'm going to say that number is way lower.
Going lower. The actual number of these married women who watched the Tonight Show in bed said they'd like to have Carson in bed is 16. It is lower. Much lower. Rodney, you have your queen.
Lower than the queen.
Okay. To tie the match. Lower than a queen. It's an 8. 7 plus 1. And we have a tie game. And in this round, only 3 cards will be dealt out. Whoever wins this game gets to go to the money cards for who knows what. And Rodney, the first question goes to you. Rodney, we asked 100 women in their 30s. Did you look in the mirror to see if you have any new wrinkles? How many of these women in their 30s said they did look in the mirror to see if they have any new wrinkles?
Wow, this is a good question.
What's with the women questions?
Well, women are very emotional creatures, and they do care about their looks and stuff. You know, but I think that number is going to be a little bit medium lowish. And I'm going to say it's around about 42.
42 of 100 women in their 30s said they would look in the mirror to see if they have any new wrinkles. Alex, higher or lower than 42?
Definitely gonna go higher.
Going higher. The actual number of these women in the 30s said they looked in the mirror to see if they have any new wrinkles is 56. It is higher. Alex, your base card is a 5.
Higher.
Okay? Higher than a 5. A 9.
Can I freeze?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna freeze.
Alright, putting you one card away from the championship and keeping Rodney from his cards. Alex, this is your question now. Alex, we asked 100 people, have you refused to speak to a family member for 1 year? How many of these people said they have refused to speak to a family member for a year?
Oh, jeez. Family does come first. You gotta realize that. I'd say it's relatively low because you only got one set of family. So I'm gonna say 17.
17 of 100 people said they had refused to speak to a family member for a year. Rodney, higher or lower than 17?
Wow, 17 is the good number, and I agree with Alex. I'm going to go a little higher.
A little higher. The actual number of these people said they refused to speak to a family member for a year is 18. It is higher. Alex missed it by 1.
Oh my God.
Rodney, your base card is a 10.
Change the 10.
Okay. See if you can make a good change here. The 10 is now a king.
Lower than the king.
Lower than a king, a 9.
You know what, Matthew? I'm going to take my risk so I can win for the first time, I hope. I'm going to go lower than the 9.
Okay. For the championship, lower. Oh no, a king.
Oh, man.
Alex, you have to play your 9. This could decide it.
I'm gonna go lower.
Okay. For the game of the match, lower than a 9? Oh no, a 10.
Oh, geez.
Third and final question, someone must win on this play of the cards. And that question goes to you, Rodney. Okay. Rodney, we asked 100 psychiatrists. Are most men secretly intimidated by feminists? How many of these psychiatrists said that most men are secretly intimidated by feminists?
Wow. Secretly intimidated by feminists.
Oh, my Lord. That's a first.
50.
50?
That's correct, 50.
50 of 100 psychiatrists said that most men are secretly intimidated by feminists. Alex, do you think that's higher or lower than 50?
For some reason, I don't know why I'm going to say this, but for some reason I think it's higher.
Think it's higher. The actual number of these men who are secretly, psychiatrists said that men are secretly intimidated by feminists is 67. It is higher. Alex, you thought right.
Please change the card.
Okay, I was just going to say, Alex, you have a base card of a 9. You need 1 card for the championship. Rodney, with a base card of a king, needs 2 cards. What would you like to do?
Change the card.
All right. Now, Alex, you must play this card. This is for the championship. It's a 6.
I am going to go with the odds, and I'm going to go higher.
Okay. For the championship, higher, it's an ace, and Alex retains his championship.
Thank you, sir.
So we're gonna have to say goodbye to Rodney, but he will receive $100 just for winning a match. And we will bring Rodney back for another episode. But Alex, you get to play the money cards for the second time. And let's find out how much money you're playing for. Start at the bottom row with $400 of betting money. Bet your way across 3 cards. Alex, and move you to the second row. Give you $700 more of betting money. Bet your way across another 3 cards. And at the big bet, you must bet at least half your money. And Alex, if you play our cards right, you could walk away with $62,400.
Money.
And just for making it to the money cards, you get a joker, which is the same as the bonus chances. And Alex, are you ready to go? You remember you can change the base card 1 time per line with card number 1, 2, or 3. And sometimes I would highly advise that you take that change option, but it's your game, so I won't argue if you don't. But anyways,
I won't make the same mistake twice.
Okay. And Alex, for $400, and Alex, to start you off at $400, you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. For $400, Alex, you start off with a 3.
All of it higher.
He says all $400 higher than a 3. It's a 6. $800 and a 6.
Okay. I'm going to go $100 higher.
Okay. He's saying $100. He's not going to be able to run the table. Says higher than a 6. It's a 9. $900 and a 9.
Okay. I'm going to change that with number 3.
Okay. This time he is opting to change his card, and the 9 becomes a jack.
Okay.
$50 is the minimum bet, I forgot to say.
How much do I have right now?
You have $900 and you have a jack.
Okay, I'm going to go $450 and I'm going to go lower.
Alright, he's saying $450. Did you say lower?
Yes.
Okay. He's betting half of his bet. $450, lower than a jack. It's a 7. You have $1,350. Moving to the next row with that 7. We'll give you another $700 of betting money. You now have $2,050 and a 7.
Okay, 7.
Now you are on a new row. You are allowed to change your card.
I think I will, and I'll change it with number 2.
Okay. Let's see if we can make another good change here. It's another jack.
Okay.
You have $2,050, Alex.
2,050?
Correct. 2050.
Okay. 1,000 lower.
Okay. $1,000 lower than a jack. It's a joker. You know, 2 chances at the jackpot. We'll replace the card, and you still have your bet of 1,000.
Yes.
And you still want to go lower.
Yes.
Okay. Trying it again. Lower. It's a 6. Alex, you have $3,050 and a 6. Now you have to play the 6 this time since you already used your change option.
Correct. 750 higher.
Okay. $750 higher than a 6. Oh no, it's a 4. 23. You're down to 2,300, but you have a good base card of a 4. How much you gonna risk?
All of it higher.
Okay, 2,300 higher than a 4. It's an ace. 4,600. Alex, you're at the big bet. You must bet at least 2,300. Do you want that ace?
Yes, I do. And I'm going to go all of it lower.
Come on, for $9,200, lower than an ace. It's a king. $9,200 plus $200 from the game and $200 from your last score. Alex, in 2 games, you have amassed $9,600. But we're not done yet. You have 2 chances at a jackpot worth a whopping 130 large.
Get it, Alex. Win the jackpot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7.
I have 2 chances, you said?
2 chances.
Okay.
And I should also mention that if you happen to find the $sign on your first crack, that last chance you have, that will be unused, will turn into 5,000 additional cash that you will claim at the end of your run. So raise the stakes. So, Alex, lay your first selection on me, please.
3.
Okay. Is the dollar sign behind 3?
No.
It is not. So, Alex, you do not get an additional $5,000, but you will have to use this last chance. But let's hope you can get the $130,000.
I hope so. 4.
Okay, this is his last opportunity. Is it behind 4? Yes, it is! You can say hello to $130,000, Alex!
Congratulations, Alex.
And now, Alex, you are now up to $139,600. Congratulations to you, so our jackpot will be reset at $10,000, and I'll see you all for the next episode.